How's it going, folks? So, the band Silverheart has just released a brand new single here called The Story Is Over. And clearly, it's not because there's a new song here. But, anywho, that's the name of the song. And I'm looking forward to checking this out, see what these folks have been up to as of late. So, yeah, without further ado, let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
Won't fight it anymore. There is no one that can help me hide it. This lonely place, show is your face. Where has I gone? How did we lose it all? How can I make it? Make it stop? Why? Life has to be so cold. And nothing aside. When hours pass, only comes the night. One more broken heart dies in the same way. 'Cause it always tries to be one. Is it count? How can I make it? Make it stop? Why? Life has to be so cold. And nothing a silent voice. I feel the pain of this world. The story is over. Why? Life has to be so cold. And nothing a silent voice. I feel the pain of this world. The story is over. It's over now. It's over now. It's over now. All those lies, now you hide, now you blame, now you're dead. The same person as always, now you hate, now you blame, now you tell. All those lies, now you hide, now you blame, now you're dead. The person you always were.
Life has to be so cold, and nothing is silent voice. I feel the pain of this world.
The story is over. Life has to be so cold, and nothing a silent voice. I feel the pain of this world. The story is over. It's over now. It's over now.
Oh man, I love the heavy nature of this song. It just, oh man, it packs a punch without a doubt. And the production sounds so nice. Everything really hits nice and crisp and clear. And so the hard hitting nature of it, the breakdowns and all that stuff, it just is, it's so like satisfying, it doesn't sound muddied or muffled or anything like that. It just really wallops you. And man, yeah, crazy. When the song started, this song, it's really got a lot of little elements going on, which is really, really cool. I love the guitar work. I love the keyboard work. The keyboard work is just killer. I mean, so many neat little things done throughout the song on the keyboard, and almost, at times almost giving a little bit of an electronic feel to it. Other times just kind of, enhancing the song with, other tones, and just really well done. I mean, the keyboard was killer. The song itself is just really well done, in my opinion. The drum work. Oh man, the drums are pounding, and I mean everything is just tuned just right to really all come together and just pack a punch. I don't know how else to say it, because everything individually sounds really neat, really nice, and all that, but it was woven in such a way that it all really kind of comes together in spots and forms up and just really, oh man, wallops you. I can't think of better words for just how hard hitting this song is. And it's heavy, but then those moments when everything really comes together, oh wow, it just kills it, with that regard. Could not help banging my head nonstop for this song. This is a hard hitting, heavy power metal song, and I'm here for it. As far as the musicianship and everything, it was just crafted super well. The structure of the song was done really well by giving moments for that really hard hitting nature, other moments where it's heavy but you have a little bit of a breather, but it keeps that energy up. It doesn't just leave you hanging, as if like, oh, you're just hanging off a cliff or something, just waiting for the next, heavy moment. Because sometimes, these heavy songs, they'll be really heavy, and then they'll kind of drop off the real heaviness, and it's almost like you're suspended in the air. It's like, okay, what happened? And then it comes back and hits you again. But it can be a little jarring. But in this song, I mean, it keeps that heaviness, consistent throughout. So that energy level, that amped feeling, it lingers in you. And then so that way when the real heavy hitting spots come, you're ready for it. And then you kind of just have that adrenaline going for the in-between parts again. And then boom, it gets hit again. So it's just really well done, keeping that energy and that pacing up throughout the whole entire song. So yeah, musicianship and everything was killer. The vocals, I mean, quite the range this dude's got. He's got kind of a gritty kind of, edgy kind of approach to some spots. Other spots, it's a lot more clean, and then, really kind of soars a bit, like there in the chorus, with some of those notes and all that. And then like, borderline metalcore vocals style, with really aggressive kind of nature. So he's really got quite the range. Now, the one thing that, in my opinion, is the weak link of the whole song is the verses. It just something there in the verses. I think it's the lyrics, the way that the lyrical melody is. Because like you have the riff doing like a certain kind of impact moments, and I get the sense that the verses, like the lyrical melody and the delivery and all that stuff, is supposed to somewhat mirror that kind of intermittent kind of approach to it. You kind of deliver with the guitars, and there's kind of a space, and then you kind of deliver. But some of I feel like the words, the lyrics could have been tweaked some to better match, because there's not a consistency throughout. Some spots you have like the words or the syllables matching really well, and then the very next line there's like more words or more syllables, and it's kind of it just feels a little off. So it just doesn't all match up the way that it should. So it just it gets a little off-putting in a sense, because it's like, okay, you have this one melody going, and then here it's matching it, but then here it's kind of like the words don't quite fit in there like they did in the other spot. And I don't know. It just feels a little out of place. Like there's like a puzzle in there, and some of these pieces just don't fit, but they were like forced to fit in a sense. So it just leaves it not feeling as consistent and as smooth as I would have liked. So yeah, but that's it. The verses I'm still kind of iffy on. The approach I don't mind. It's just kind of like keeping that heaviness and keeping kind of an aggressive approach to it, but kind of intermittently with the guitar riff and all that, leaving kind of some space in between. But just the lyrics just don't quite fit in always in those sections. So yeah, so I'm iffy on the verses themselves, but everything else I really really liked. I like the pre-chorus, that nice build up. I like the chorus. I really like the chorus because you have that heaviness consistent like within the verses, and then the pre-chorus is kind of building, like you're not left hanging. But then when that chorus hits, that energy kind of picks up, and it just sounds awesome. It just works really, really well. And then the vocals kind of start to soar a bit, and you have this nice melody, and it just really, really works super well. So I really love the chorus and the pre-chorus build-up. Really well done. I love the heavy nature of the song. I like I believe it was when it goes into the bridge. That first moment, it like builds and then it boom. I mean, it just hits. Probably the hardest hitting spot in the whole song. It just comes down. It's just tight, really tight, and it's heavy. And then it kind of transitions into the solo and all that stuff, and then you get some real kind of craziness going on the screen with the dude's face and all that stuff, and some gnarly vocals going on, and it kind of goes back into the chorus and all that stuff again. But yeah, really well done. I just love the energy and the hard-hitting nature of the song and the intricacies in there, with the guitar work and especially like the keyboard in there. The keyboard just killed it, man. And the drums, splendid job, everything in here. And there are spots I feel like I really heard the bass kind of getting a moment to shine. I'd have to listen to it again though and really listen for the bass, but it clearly was in there because this thing, just the sound wallops you. Really cool song. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, I don't know if they got a new album on the horizon or not, but I hope they do because I'm impressed with this offering here. But yeah, let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What'd you think of this song here? I almost lost my headphones. I was like headbanging so much I had to kind of grab them and tighten them. That's tight, But yeah, let's talk about it on the comments down below. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this song here, and I'll catch you next time. Ranger out.